I'm gonna show you how I go from busted to bussin' in 30 easy steps. Very easy steps. I just washed my makeup brushes, so I'm really excited to show you guys how I do my makeup since I've been meaning to do like a short-ish tutorial video for the longest time and I never got around to it. The last time I posted on this channel was like a year ago. So without further ado, let's get into it and let me show you how I transform myself into a Latina baddie. So first things first, I already moisturized. I used the Dove Body Love beauty cream. This is like super cheap. You could get this at the dollar store, like this. That little thing I just dropped. I got it from the Dollar Tree. Anyways, I already used it, so I'm not picking it up. First things first, when you want to be a baddie, you have to remember to stay hydrated. Now that that's out of the way. I'm so out of shape. I need to breathe after drinking water because I have asthma and I'm just like overweight, so... First things first, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I love this primer. This is like certified baddie primer. Let me put my hair up because I can't have my hair in my face when I'm doing my makeup. Like at all. I have a Hello Kitty headband. I don't know why I said it like that. I have a Hello Kitty headband that I usually wear when I do my makeup, but it's in the wash, so I'm not doing all that. I hate when you put your hair up and this like thing like comes up. Like, what is that? Okay. So, I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer and you're gonna see me take my glasses off like 30 different times because I may be a baddie, but I still can't see for shit. So... I usually start with my eyebrows and my like forehead foundation, so this is going to be like a really weird method, but trust me, it works. So I'm just going to put some Power Grip on here, on my forehead. Then I'm going to take a foundation brush. So the foundation brush that I use is this like Flower Beauty foundation brush. Gotta hit the real quick for the thumbnail. This is just like a Flower Beauty stippling, not a stippling brush. That's not a stippling brush. It's a buffing brush, kind of. Is that the word? Like a buffer brush? I don't know what the word is for it. I'm just gonna find it and like put it here. So I'm gonna take my brush and I'm going to just grab some foundation. My drawers are super loud. My drawers are super, super loud. So, I'm gonna go with the Maybelline 30 Hour Foundation in Classic Ivory. This is the shade I use. And I'm just gonna take some on my brush here. And just kind of like dab it on my hand a little bit to get out a little bit more on my hand. And I'm just gonna go on my forehead and like put foundation on my forehead. Alright, so I got some foundation on my forehead now. And it probably looks crazy right now, but just trust the process. doing my eyebrows is super hard, so I'm gonna come back after I do my eyebrows, or I'm gonna try to do them on camera like as best as I can, but no promises. This is the Anastasia, I think 12B or 13B brush. I have to look it up now because I don't know which one it is. I don't know which brush this is. I don't think it's a 12. I think it's... Oh, okay. I got it. So this is the Anastasia dual-ended angled powder eyeshadow eyebrow brush 7B. This is this one. So, okay, we got it. Alexa, stop! Okay. My camera fell. So now that I have like the two shapes in, I'm gonna take some eyebrow powder and I'm gonna attempt to fill it in using the brow powder. I've never tried this brow powder before. It's from the dollar store. So before anyone comes for me, a lot of the shit that I use is from the Dollar Tree because sometimes you just need to buy some shit from there. This is the Anastasia. Definitely the fuck not. LA Colors brow powder. Gonna take a bigger brush because I don't really trust that little one with this. It's probably just easier to do this low-key. Oh, see? It is easier. I just kind of go like that and just fill it in. I'm taking the darkest shade, tapping it off so there's no excess. It's doing a pretty good job. However, I am going to take the smaller one because I need to get around the arch more. And that just completely separated onto my brush. So, I just filled in that one. Now I'm just going to do the other one. I can get away with it on this one, I think. Maybe not. I'm going to use the lighter one here in a second Because this eyebrow is always super difficult with blending in the front for some reason. I don't know why. Hold on, my mother's calling me. Okay, bye. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Full Wear Concealer. This is in the shade 320 Porcelain. So I'm going to take some on the back of my hand like this. And I'm just going to dip my brush into there, right? Like this. Just like that. On both sides. Get it all over the brush as well. Totally. I don't have glasses on, so I can't see, so I might be out of the frame if I go in there. Maybe if I like move the camera, you guys can see me better. So I just kind of did like a line under my eyebrow, and I'm gonna kind of conceal here as well so I have more coverage under the eye. Gonna do the same thing on the other eye. And I just messed up my eyebrow doing that. Let me fix that real quick. Like that. It's not like the most perfect, like up here. It is a little too close into the eyebrow, but who cares? So now that I blended under my eyebrows, the shape looks better. So I'm just gonna put some concealer on my eyelid from the leftover concealer that's still on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna use this as like an eyeshadow primer, like, you know, that's what I use concealer as, just an eyeshadow primer. I have eyeshadow primer, don't get me wrong, but sometimes concealer just works better. Can't always use the eyeshadow primer. Sometimes you're in a pinch and you forgot your eye primer at home. That's what you got concealer for, baby girl. Let me zoom out. All right, now I'm gonna conceal the tops of my eyebrow. Just gonna take some on that same concealer brush, dab it on the back of my hand, and you just kind of go like this. So I'm gonna show you how to get the perfect Baddie winged eyeliner. I use a Band-Aid. My phone went off and I had to look at it because I'm addicted. So I take a Band-Aid. And I cut it like in half. Right here where that line starts, that's where I cut it. My drawers are super loud, so I'm sorry. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them under my eye. I had to move my mirror so I can actually see. And I put them starting with like the corner into my eyelid. And then I put it to the angle that I want. I want a really sharp winged eyeliner today, so we're gonna go for that. So, first things first, I'm gonna take my Tartelette in Bloom eyeshadow palette. And I'm gonna take this brush that looks like this. You can use any eyeshadow brush, honestly. I don't really know how to do eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with Charmer, which is this first shade right here. And I'm just gonna go all over my eyelid with it. Gonna take a different brush now. One that looks like this. This is the small shader brush from Mange Cosmetics. I'm gonna take the shade Smarty Pants, which is this shade right here. Alexa, turn on lamp. And I'm gonna put it in the V of my eye, like right over here, the end part that's like connecting to the Band-Aid. And I'm gonna kind of just like shade it in. That eye is really difficult with eyeshadow, this one. So I have to be a bit more patient with it. Just a teeny bit more patient. Now I'm going to take the shade Sweetheart, which is slightly darker. I'm going to take the same brush and just use it because why not? Like, I'm not a beauty guru, sorry. Now, I'm going to take a different shade from a different palette. I'm going to take the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, and I'm going to use the shade Salted Caramel. Salted Caramel is not in this palette, it's actually in the Chocolate Bar palette. I forgot. Oopsie. Regular Chocolate Bar palette. Salted Caramel right here. And I'm just going to like go like this and kind of squint because the way my eye shape is, I have to do my eyeshadow like this. I don't know why. And I'm just kind of gonna go up here and I'm gonna blend it into like my eyebrow concealer. Hello, I'm just using like circle motions to blend this in. Alright, so now that the eyeshadow is almost done, I'm just going to take Champagne Truffle from the same chocolate bar palette and just kind of like in the middle right here. Go like that. This is how I always do my eyeshadow. Just kind of start from the middle and go in. And it should look like this. Let me move the light. It doesn't look that good. It's not. This isn't the point of the eye look. The point is the eyeliner, and that's what I'm about to get to. So, without further ado, let me start my eyeliner. So I get like a really thick baseline down. It's not perfect, doesn't have to be. As long as the edges aren't like crazy spiky. When I mean like spiky, I mean like over here. Like when your eyeliner kind of skips over your eye a little bit. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna take the Pond's Cold Cream. It's not the cold cream. Pond's Dry Skin Moisturizer. And I'm gonna moisturize the rest of my face with this. Just gonna take a healthy glop like that. Top this back off. Ooh, I like the way this feels. Smell is okay. I don't really like the smell. It smells like old lady. There's nothing wrong with smelling like old lady, by the way, if you like Airspun. Airspun is a great powder, though. I love Airspun. I used to use it when I was in high school, I think. But now that I've moisturized, I'm gonna put some primer on. I like to not let them dry in between layers so that like one can stick to the other. e.l.f. Power Grip. Now I'm just gonna wait for this to dry. So I went in with a little bit of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer around my nose, my smile lines, and my chin. only because it just kind of helps. So I'm going to take the Maybelline 30 Hour Foundation in 120 Classic Ivory. This is the Superstay one, I'm pretty sure. Or they rebranded it, and it might not be that one anymore. I'm not sure, but let's see what's shapoppin' with my face makeup today. So I'm going to put like 2 squirts of that on there. I like to go in. I'm just going to directly do it this time, actually, because I feel like you waste so much product on a brush sometimes. I'm just going to blend. I like to use this brush to blend my foundation, the Flower Beauty brush, because it's just kind of like a thick buffing brush, and I like that for my foundations. So once I blended that out onto my face, I just take a beauty blender and I kind of blend in the spots that I think I missed. Also, this just kind of helps it look nice. Dabs away the excess product, I guess, or something. I couldn't tell you, honestly. And I just got foundation on my teeth. That's great. Next, I'm going to take the same concealer I was using and I'm going to do my under eye concealer, but I'm going to teach you something. So, come closer. Your eye bags will still be there sometimes if you just use one layer of concealer. If you really don't want to have eye bags, girls, do color correcting. I don't care enough to do that, so I'm just going to use my regular concealer. Thank you. I kind of do like the 2016 method, just like that. And I'm gonna let that dry for a moment while I go get a drink, because I'm thirsty and I need some Diet Coke. So I like to use the same brush I've used to blend my foundation, and I just kind of like blend it into there. I do have a small concealer brush for this actually, but I'm lazy, so. And now my foundation started separating on my nose. And that just made it separate more. I'm gonna have to put more foundation on there. I'm using this foundation brush to blend this, honestly, because it kind of gives it a better effect. So, gave me that bright under eye effect that I wanted. I'm gonna just use a beauty blender, like a sponge. This isn't a real beauty blender because those are like 20 bucks, and I'm not spending $20 on one sponge when I could go to Burlington and buy a Bebe set for like $14.99 with like 30 brushes and like 6 of these. Because people tell me it's honestly the same thing, so like I don't really like set out really to do that. I'm gonna grab this AOA Studio F12 brush, and I'm just gonna put some powder on my face. I'm actually gonna do it with the powder puff because everything is noisy. I'm gonna take this Jeffree Star luminous setting powder in Rose, and I'm just gonna set my face with it, and including my forehead and my eyebrows because I didn't set those earlier. So give it a spank on its little butt. That should be enough. What's that TikTok audio that's like, it's not enough, make it enough? If anyone knows what I'm talking about. This setting powder smells so good, but I don't want to get clown lung. I just kind of rub it all over my face like that a little bit. You don't have to use a powder puff to put on your powder, but I just personally like to. I think I powdered all of my face, not sure. I look crazy right now. Taking a baby wipe and wiping my lips. Gonna take the remaining powder, just kind of like swipe it on there. All right, now I'm gonna put on some lip plumper so that my lips can plump while I do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna use the LA Girl lip plumper that's tinted. I've had this for like 3 years. I love it. It works really well. It burns though, so. Next step is blush. I'm gonna do my lashes at the end, and my mascara and everything because I just do that at the end. I don't know why I do it like that, I just do. It's a habit I got for some reason. Blush brush. Let's use this Monge Powder Brush 20. For my blush today, I'm gonna pick this LA Colors Just Vibing blush in the color XOXO. It's super pigmented, so I have to be super careful with this. Like, dip it and then... And even after dipping a lot of it off, like, it'll still show up. I have to put my glasses back on to see. I'm going to follow it up with some Essence Mosaic blush. This blush, I really, really like it. It's super pigmented as well. You can use any blush, honestly. I use the Wet n Wild ones, and they're probably one of the best ones ever. Don't I look rosy and happy? Next, I'm going to contour my nose, and this part I'm going to speed up because I cannot talk while I do this part, so I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so now that I'm contoured and I baked, I'm going to use the Revlon Skin Lights in Daybreak Glimmer. This is my absolute favorite highlighter. I loved the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters so much, and I went out and bought these, and these are like almost the same, if not a little bit better. Just a little bit. So I'm just going to take my finger and do this like on my nose. That's how I do my nose contour. I don't really like go for the skinny look like with the highlighter anymore. I just kind of like don't care. I know the highlighter makes your nose look bigger a little bit, but I don't care. That's how I do it. And it's always been cute. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put some under my eyebrow because I forgot to do that earlier. Either way, I would do it at this point, so. So now that has like a nice highlight to it. Right. I look cute. Next, I'm gonna put some on my cheeks, and I'm gonna use this random angled brush. I dropped it! This angled brush from Wet n Wild. And I'm gonna like completely soak it. I'm actually gonna wet my highlighter in a second so it'll come up more. Because I really love that blinding highlight on the cheeks. I don't care if it's not 2016 anymore. You cannot take away the way I do my makeup from me ever. I forgot how to do my makeup actually this summer because I didn't wear makeup for so long. Okay, I don't think that needs to be wet. I think that's pretty intense. This looks like super unblended. I swear it's not. And just blend this up more. Taking a look at how it's coming out. Okay, period. I'll be right back. Alright, so it's eyeliner and mascara time, so I'm gonna move over here. Eyeliner, mascara, and lashes time. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I'm gonna do this part voiceover as well. So I'm gonna be taking these Ardell Wispies. I have no idea which Wispies these are. It literally does not have a number on them. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna curl it and I'm gonna put it on my eye. I can do a lash tutorial if anyone's interested because it is so easy for me sometimes, but let me not jinx it by saying that. And I don't know where I put my eyebrow, where did I put my eyelash curler? Okay, found it. So I'm gonna put it in here. Put it around like half, because I really want that curl. And I just kind of like keep it there, like this. I'm gonna put some glue on my lid, on my eyelid. Keep that pinched. So now that this is curled enough, I'm I'm gonna put some eyelash glue on the lash as well. I'm gonna take a pair of tweezers. Listen to my hand shaking in fear of what is to come. I have to do this off camera. Okay, so I got the lash on. This eye was just really hard to do for some reason. And I'm just gonna take my tweezers and pinch the lash together with a band and my lash line. Okay, so that's how that looks right there. This eye's a little messy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. Like, it's fine. So we're gonna repeat the same process on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Easy hack for when you need to curl your eyelashes, but you need to walk away to get a snack. Use a hair tie and just put it right there. The lash is in there. Okay, period. Now that we're done with our makeup, let's do our lips. I'm using the Italia Deluxe in light brown. This is their lip liner. Not sharpening it, even though I probably should. I'm gonna sharpen it, actually, because I don't want to deal with that. I don't want the consequences of not sharpening my lip liner pencil. Okay, now that that's sharp as hell. So, I'm gonna zoom into my lips. Basically just like laying the top and then like really hard on the bottom and smudging this bottom line out. Don't know. And then I just connect the corners. No, I'm just... Ooh, I got some on my chin. Okay, now that I have this line, I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in with the same pencil. Yes, I know my lips are dry. They always are. I have a health condition. I'm always dehydrated because of it, so... So now that I have my lip liner down, let me go ahead with my liquid lipstick. And I'm going to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics in Nudie. Mama Baker. I do like all sorts of weird faces to blend this. So it should look like that. And then I'm going to put some gloss over it. I'm going to use the Revlon Stay Glossy in... I don't know what color this is in. It literally does not say the color that it's in, but it's in this like kind of like nude-ish color. And let's take a look at the finished product. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. I'm just going to spray some Fix Plus and try not to get it in my hair. Probably smudge my eyeliner. But I think the final result looks good. Let's take a look at it. Alexa, turn off lamp. So this is the finished look. I'm really happy with how it came out. Really pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I hope that this tutorial was kind of easy to follow, or me doing my makeup. Not really a tutorial, just kind of showing you how, I guess. Tutorial is showing you how, but like I don't think I showed you how properly enough. So like, you know, but this is how it came out. Really happy with it. So yeah, thanks for watching.